Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel again. Thank you for those of you who are actual subscribers to my channel. As you can see, the setup is different. I'm in my kitchen, and I thought I would clean my kitchen a little bit while we do a little chit chat. And, I just want to talk to you today. So I just want to say welcome, welcome, and welcome again. Listen, if you're doing a drive-by, you might as well go and get out the car and go and hit the subscribe button. You might as well subscribe. And then don't just subscribe to the channel now. Listen, you got to go down there, right down there, and hit that notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will definitely be in the loop. You will be notified by YouTube that I have just uploaded a new video. But not only that, you see that thumbs up and that thumbs down? Every time you watch my video, why don't you go ahead and hit that like button? I would greatly appreciate it. Listen, welcome to the family. I'm going to go ahead and say just already in advance, by faith, welcome to the family. God bless you. Listen, so let me go ahead and get started on my dishes and cleaning my kitchen. And I thought I would just take you guys with me. And now listen, I got y'all rigged up in a bootleg style because I'm still trying to learn how to operate my little camera. Let me show you this camera. I'm still trying to figure out how to work my camera, but I'm going to get it, y'all. I'm going to get it. I'm not a professional, but God is teaching me, slowly but surely. I'm learning through research and studying and trial and error of how to do this thing. So we're going to do this thing, y'all. We're going to get it right together, amen, because we're learning together. We are forever learning. We are forever on the potter's wheel, amen. So let me just go ahead and get started with my dishes. Let me see if y'all can see everything. I'm going to back you up just a little bit because I'm trying to make sure y'all can see me. And please don't mess with my water. My goodness. I'm going to knock my water over. Okay. Come on. Can y'all see me? Nope. So let me bring you back this way. Maybe you can see me this way. See, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying, y'all. Y'all just bear with me. Bear with me. Can you see me? Nope. I'm trying to get you so you can lean like that. Hold on one second. I'm almost there, y'all. Uh-oh, hold up. I think I figured something out here. Give me a second, y'all. No, I did. Did I? Let me see. Are you there? See? Please don't fall. But again, so let's go here. But listen, I wanted to talk to y'all today because I know I hear as a leader, in, I'm sorry. I'm just tearing up stuff. I'm about to break some stuff. But y'all okay, so stay right there. And I do apologize for that loud noise. My thing that I had y'all rigged up slid off. But anyway, so, yeah. I'm down here putting my stuff in the cabinets. That's what you're hearing right now. But let me go ahead and talk to you because a lot of people, they think that they are ready for marriage. A lot of women and a lot of men, they think because they're grown that they're ready for marriage and they're ready to take on the responsibility of perhaps becoming that step parent or becoming somebody's grandparent by marriage. But the truth be told, a lot of people are not ready. But let me tell you what I mean by that. And when I say that a lot of people are actually not ready, let me tell you exactly what I mean by that. What I'm simply saying is, just because you have reached the age of 18 does not mean that you are ready for marriage. Does not mean that your mind is ready for marriage. It does not mean that you have prepared yourself emotionally, physically, and spiritually or mentally to handle or to take on a task like that. See, it looks good when you walking down the street and the kids all laughing and everything going good, and it looks good to see a couple holding hands, and it looks good for the children to be dressed nice, and oh, they look so cute, oh, y'all look so happy. Hold up, honey. Let me tell you about that. A lot of these looks that you seeing, a lot of this stuff that you seeing is for show. Okay? A lot of this stuff that you're seeing is for show. And the truth of the matter is, I want to tell you something. I mean, we can all look good for the camera, or we can all look good for the street or in the public eye. But what about those times when, you know, it's behind those closed doors? You don't know what though the wife is going through. You don't know what the children are going through. How about this one? You don't even know what that husband going through, because I'm gonna tell you something. It's not always the husband that's the abuser in the relationship. Some of these women out here, they nasty, honey. But listen, and what I mean by that, what I mean by that is they will withhold themselves from their husbands. I'm talking about after you married now. Withhold themselves from their husband. They'll play that little mind game. Well, if you ain't gonna give me what I want, I'm not gonna give you what you want. Really? That's a Jezebel spirit. That's a spirit of manipulation and a spirit of control. And see, but the Bible tells you that when you become one in marriage, that when you cleave to, when you become, the two become one. The two become one. So now that you are one with your spouse, your body don't belong to you no more. That's his body. So if your husband is asking for intimate relationship with you, and because he didn't do what you asked him to do earlier that day or that week, well, no, unless you give me what I want, I ain't gonna give you what you want. That's Jezebel. That's the spirit of Jezebel that has arisen in you. But let me say something. The spirit of Jezebel is not just an operation in women. It's a spirit. It can operate in either a man or a woman. But a lot of people think that they are ready for marriage because they have reached the age of 18. A lot of women, a lot of people, not just women, a lot of people think that, well, I'm successful, I have a good job, I love me, and so on and so on. See, here's the thing, though. Are you operating in the spirit of selfishness? Are you operating through the spirit of pride? Have you become arrogant? See, nothing is wrong with being successful. Nothing is wrong with being proud of yourself and the accomplishments that God have afforded you. I say it again. Nothing wrong with being proud of yourself and the accomplishments that God has afforded you. Because it is He that has given you the power to get wealth. Read your Bible. It is He that has given us the power, you the power to get wealth. Because without God, you wouldn't have nothing that you have. And I've seen so many people, God has given them a measure of success, a small, minute measure of success. So when they started out, they were humble and meek, but all of a sudden, they got a little something behind their little belt. My goodness. And now they cussing, their attitude changed, and you can see that their spirit that when you first met them was so light and bright, man, that spirit got a little dark. But so you think you're ready for marriage. I see a lot of people think that they're ready for marriage. A lot of people think that they're ready to be someone's spouse, And I'm going to tell you how I know you're not ready. Or one sign. Let me say this. I can tell you one sign to tell you that you're not ready for marriage. Are you ready? One sign that tell a person that you're not ready, you want to keep your house clean. Let me tell you something. Any man that will marry a woman that don't keep her house clean, ooh-wee, that also says something. When a woman don't keep her house clean and her hair tight, I'm telling you, that's an indication. That is an indication that she ain't a clean woman. A woman that don't keep her house clean and her hair combed. I don't care if you got all hair is beautiful. It's just different textures of hair. I don't care what your texture of hair is. You can do something with it. Even if you have to go and get it braided, cornrolled down, and put you a nice wig on, baby, that's still beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? But if you go into the store, if you done had this, and you done had this wig for 5 years, No, not even 5 years. 6 months. You ain't never combed that wig. You ain't never brushed that wig. You ain't never washed that wig. Yeah, something wrong with that picture. That's showing us that you don't really care about certain things. See, you dressing nice and you smelling nice, but don't you know perfume can cover up that body odor for only about for 5 minutes. See, so that's one reason. You got to check yourself. And another thing that will tell us that you're really not ready to be somebody's helpmeet, as for the wife, and somebody's Adam or is this. You don't like to follow orders and instructions. You hate to be told what to do. My God. You hate to be told what to do. Ladies, let me help you out, ladies. A woman of God, hear me. You are going to have to learn how to submit. Submit, which means don't try to override your husband. He's the prophet, priest, and king of your home. Definitely don't go out in the street and talk about your husband in a negative way. Don't go telling all your husband's business, because there are men that will one day face he will become incompetent, or he'll not be able to perform like he once did. And there are women that later on in life you might suffer through vaginal dryness, and and intercourse becomes very painful. Well, those are private matters between you and your spouse. That's not nothing for you to go discuss it with your girlfriend and your mama and them. And then when they come over to visit, they looking all at your husband like, yeah, you ain't all that, brother. Yeah, she done told me all your business. You ain't got it going on for real. You might look like you pow, but you ain't got it going on for real. See, you don't want to do that. See, I know you're not ready, and you're telling everybody else, because you don't know how to submit. You have to submit. Let your husband make the mistakes. It's okay. You're supposed to be his biggest cheerleader, even when he make a mistake. And the problem in the African American community, I don't know about nobody else, but the African American community, we women, our husband make a mistake, woo-hoo-hoo. See, I told you won't nothing no way. Yeah, I knew you weren't gonna be nobody. Yeah, I knew you ain't know what you were doing. We will tear them down. Tear them down. But where's the love in that? Where are you displaying God in that? Yeah. But you ready to get married. See, let's just keep it real and let's keep it honest. My God. If I come up to your house and I gotta step over a pile of dirty clothes and dirty Pampers, and you got your dirty underwears laying all around, and you got laundry for days piled up, and your toys every in which way. I don't care. If you got a house, your children should have an area in which they should play in. You need to train a child up in the way that they should go. Train them up. Honey, child, these people letting children do whatever they want to do, and then you trying to, but you think you ready to get married. See, because you haven't taught your children how to keep things in its proper place. You trying to bring a prospective husband home, and when he get to your house, your children, you tell your children, well, say hi to Mr. So-and-so. I wish my children would have opened their mouth and said anything other than hello, Mr. So-and-so. That's all they should have said, because that's all I told them to say. These children nowadays, y'all, listen. Y'all get them children rights to do any and everything. My God, but yet you think you ready for marriage. Sister, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. If a man when a man come to your house and he got to step over your dirty laundry, and he tripping all over toys, and you got dishes for days piled up for days with crusty stuff. Listen, if you ain't gonna wash this, at least put them in the dishwasher. And you're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. If when this man or your intended sit down at the table to eat, hear me, I'm going to tell you how I know you ain't ready. If your intended sit down at the table to eat, hear me, hear me, hear me, and you serving him and yourself a filet mignon, some lobster tails, some shrimp, and a bit full of little fully loaded baked potato with some Brussels sprouts or some asparagus, and your children got oodles and noodles, and he sit there and eat, ain't neither one of y'all ready. Ain't neither one of y'all ready. If you and that man can sit there and eat that lavish meal, but you feeding your children, if you have children before, I don't, already, and you feeding them oodles and noodles or cereal, first of all, you need to get locked up. They need to snatch them food stamps from you. That's because, and the only reason I say that is because that's a ghetto mentality. No disrespect to nobody. I used to be on public assistance. Okay, I done been through Section 8. I used to be on Section 8. I used to get my welfare check, and I used to get Medicaid. Okay, so I ain't down on nobody. I'm coming. I know where I'm coming from with this. But if you have to sit down, if you sit down with a lavish meal for the both of y'all, but you got 2, 3 children, and you got them sitting in front of the TV eating a bowl of oodles and noodles, and he just as crazy as you are, because he's sitting there and he ain't said nothing to you about, how is it that we going to sit here and eat this, and you letting your children eat like that? Matter of fact, he shouldn't even have sat down. He should say, cut this meat up and give it to the children. Cut this shrimp up, cut this food up, and cut this potatoes and give it to the children. No. If the children can't eat like we eating, then something wrong. But see, that's telling that man that you'll do anything for him. You will even neglect your own children. You ain't ready for marriage. You ain't ready for marriage. And if another thing I can tell you that if you're not ready for marriage is this right here. If you don't have a contribution to the marriage, and y'all might be saying, well, what do you mean by contribution? I'm going to tell you in a minute. Hold on. If you're married, and you don't want to work, or you don't have a business, or you don't have any type of income, and you want to sit down and be cute with your fake nails on, fake hair, fake makeup, you got your makeup on, and you want all this stuff, and you want the big house, you want everything, but you don't want to get out there and contribute nothing. You ain't ready. See, y'all, let me tell you something. Some of y'all got it twisted. Let me help you out with that. A good wife know how to put her hands to the plow. And what I mean by that is this. She get up early. She make sure that man got something to eat. She make sure her children are ready for school. She make sure their clothes is clean. She make sure they got a warm bed. She make sure they're bathed. She make sure the meal is ready when the husband come home. Or what are you doing? All you want to do is be cute and brag. You want to drive the finest cars, wear all the name brand clothes, get your hair done $3,000 a wop. Okay? And you want to do all this lavish stuff, but you ain't bringing nothing. You putting all, but then you think you have a right to live like that. Okay, let me help y'all out. That's your fantasy world. In the real world, in the world we live in right now, both parties need to bring an income to live nice. Woman of God, hear me. This is one thing to tell me that you're not ready to get married. Are you ready? This is for saved women. If that man can't cover you in prayer, and you can't cover him in prayer, and you don't know, and you don't know how to be his midwife. And if y'all don't understand what that is, comment down in the comments below. Make a comment and let me know. Explain to me what that is, and I'll go deeper. But if you don't know how to be that midwife to your husband, my goodness. How do you expect to be able to have a flourishing marriage? I'm talking about a marriage of saved, sanctified, baptized, and filled with the Holy Spirit marriage. I'm not talking about, you see, anybody can go out there and get married. That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about living a saved life. Walking on one accord with your spouse. Knowing how to pray together. Knowing how that when that spouse is going through, you got him or her back. My gosh. Knowing how to just stand in the gap for one another. See, a lot of people say they ready to get married because they have reached a certain age in life and they truly believe that they are ready. But truth be told, ready is what you are not. The best thing for us to do, and if you're thinking about, well, one day I want to get married, one day I'm believing God for my husband, I'm believing God for my wife, and so on and so forth. The first thing you need to do is ask God to make you marriage ready mentally. Mentally. And let me explain what I mean by that. The world has put so much the world had put their way of thinking on us because we came from the world. In other words, we were once a part of the world. And the world have taught us, this is what marriage, they have given us their image of what marriage truly is. They have given us their image. But then when you read the word of God, God's directive of a marriage is totally different from the world. From the world. From the world. So what I'm trying to say is, ask God to prepare you here. First of all, God has to clean all of that nasty, stinking thinking from out of your mind. You must first have a relationship with God. Love God first. Let him lead and guide your steps. And so with that being said, I just want to, and I have seen so much go on that as a leader in the Lord's church, and I have to counsel people prior to marriage, that I just want you guys to understand this. Just because you're 18, just because you say you grown, and just because you think you mature, that's fine, because you are grown, and you may have some level of maturity, but it takes maturity to be able to go through the rough times and still stay there. It takes maturity to be able to cover your spouse when they just fussed you out that morning. It takes maturity to deny yourself on a constant basis. It takes maturity that when your spouse want to have sexual relations and you tired, that say, okay, honey, or whatever, let's do this thing or whatever, Yeah. It takes a level of maturity to have to go to do all of that. And so we also, again, everybody believes that they're ready to get married. But the truth of the matter is, are we really ready? Listen. And then there are those who don't want to get married. That's fine. That is absolutely wonderful. A lot of people, they like being single. They like being, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Before I met my husband, I think I was, many years, 15 years. It was a long time. Long time. But I'm just washing my dishes. Most of the house is already clean. Oh, let me take y'all to look at my I'm gonna show y'all my dining room. Here it goes. We're going in here. Let me turn the camera around. Hold on. There you go. I hope y'all can see it, because I don't know what you're looking at right now. But I hope y'all can see it. See? I'm gonna come over here. Come over here. Back it up. What y'all see? Okay. Let's back it all the way up. And see, okay? Because somebody said, I see you ain't showing that dining room or that kitchen or something. But this is my dining room. I'm trying to see where I'm at because I don't know how to turn the camera around while I got it on like this. So, and that's my kitchen right through there. Okay? So anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to come and talk to you guys today. And if you have any comments or questions please write them down below. And if you enjoyed this topic today, I will be more than happy. Hold on. I will be more than happy to talk to you about anything else that you want to talk about. That's what this channel is all about, that we getting to know one another and appreciate one another. And the one thing that we are going to do on this channel is always have respect for one another. There will be absolutely no disrespect tolerated on this channel. So if you have any questions about anything I said, put it in the comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share the channel. And I'll see you next time in the next video. Thank you, and thank you again. God bless. Bye-bye.